AM 990 Talk Radio. This is the unleashed voice for the LGBTQ community where we empower, educate, and enrich the community. What is y'all problem in here on that laughing? Be quiet.
Eddie's scared of bugs.
Girl.
No, Gwen had hollered.
Girl. Turn it up, John. I like that jam.
I didn't know what
It's
it was.
the season.
Don't you sing, whatever you do.
Be like this.
Oh.
Ooh. Thank
To the
you.
refresh.
We're back.
What is that?
Did he do a little Richard holler?
Little Richard. Ooh, shut up. All right. We have an entrepreneur in the house. We have a innovative young lady in the house. I watched her do her work during our meetings and at the house. She's very meticulous, and I don't know how she does it, but I love it when the finished product is done. We have the one and only Sean Campbell-Clemons of One Cute Dimple in the house. Hold on, One Cute Dimple Custom Kicks in the house.
Hello.
You didn't put no punch on that. Don't introduce my wife like that ever again. You bring her in with a bang, baby. You put something on it.
Put some stank
It's your
on
mama over there.
it.
Hey, honey.
What's up, sweetie?
Hey, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wrong show.
Yeah. There you go, John. Put something
Child.
on it. Put some stank on it.
In the words of the Baptist preacher. So, how has, what are you doing, Eddie? Sit down! So, Sean, how has your life changed within the last year?
Oh my, in the last year,
Mhm.
I will say thanks to you, thanks to Gwen, my wife, I've really overcome fear.
Mm.
That's my big thing right now.
Mm.
Cause at first you just couldn't pay me or tell me certain things and I go ahead and do it. So now I would say fear. If somebody brings something to me, hey, can you do it? Hey, I can try. That's the only way I can do it. Just try. I'll never know if I can do it if I don't try. Simple as that.
Baby. you banging the table. Don't be nervous, baby. Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous. You know,
I got you. I got your back.
I'm put my hands right here.
I got you.
Well, you said fear.
Yeah.
Well, I got something for you. I was doing
And
something.
then I'm not finished.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, she said don't interrupt
I
her.
see. Go ahead.
And then another thing is, I'm just gonna be honest.
Mhm.
I'm back in church,
Okay.
so that's a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it, and you know, it helps. It really does. It helps. It helps. It helps. It helps. It helps.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need it. That's it.
We all do.
Carry on.
In the book of Psalms, it talks about Psalms 37, verse 23. I'm going to add a word in here. It says, the step of a good man, I'm going to put a good man or a good woman, are ordered by the Lord, and he delighted in his way. So, when we go through life, people, they do not like to go through the steps of life. And you have to go through the steps in life in order to make it to your destiny. You cannot miss the steps in life. It's like walking upstairs in a house. You can skip the stairs, but you still got to go up all the stairs to make it upstairs in your bedroom. You can't skip steps in life. You got to go through each step, and you got to appreciate the steps in life because the steps are made to make you better, stronger, wiser, all the above. And we have to persevere when we're going through the process of going through steps in life. And your fear is one of your steps you had to go through. And in spite of the circumstances that you went through, you overcame your fear. That's one of the processes and one of the steps you have overcome. And I salute you, my sister.
Well, thank you.
Well, one of the reasons that you are our guest today
Uh-oh.
is because we do the 12 days of Christmas. So this is one of your Christmas meals.
Oh, really? Why, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
No, really. I wanted to be able to highlight and celebrate you and spotlight you in one of the mediums that we have, which is the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to promote your business because you have to be able to appreciate the people that's around you.
Right.
And we help each other by lifting other people. And today I want to celebrate you and I want to lift you up.
That's good.
I want to lift up what you're doing, your business.
That's good.
I remember when we started our business, and you were on the side looking. One of through all the talks that we have, one of the biggest dilemmas that you have, and it broke you, was you wanted to find out what your purpose was. You just, I want to find my purpose too. And you wanted to find your purpose. You were just so, you were fixated. You just had zoned in. So when in our home, when we walk into your bathroom, it's just covered with affirmations. Tell our listeners what your bathroom looked like when you walk in your bathroom.
Oh wow! Let's just say that I'm barely looking in the mirror. I've covered my mirror. I just got enough space just for my face, probably, and my shoulders. But I've covered that, and
what's your mirror covered with?
Oh, I'm sorry, affirmations, and they help me. They help in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. I always just zone in on like one certain affirmations, different ones every day. But I make sure I zone in on one, and I see how I'm gonna use that affirmation throughout my day, or either how that affirmation may help me the day before, or either how I'm gonna take it to work and use it at work. Cause I have to, I have to use it at work sometimes. I have to. So now my medicine cabinet is full. That mirror is full. So now I'm working on the wall. So now the wall almost to the top. Almost to the top.
Why does that help you?
It just helps. Oh my goodness. It just helps. It just helps. It just helps. It just helps. Because each affirmation, I guarantee you, true story, each affirmation has a story behind it. Or either I can take it and relate to some part of my life. Maybe not now, maybe back in the day, or maybe, either a goal that I'm going towards. So each affirmation has has a purpose or a story behind it.
Well, affirmation is the practice of positive thinking.
Exactly.
And so people always blame their circumstances on other people sometime, and sometimes it is other people, but you cannot blame your life on other people's circumstances. You have to create the circumstances you want. And life is not easy. We said this a while back, but I'd rather be on this side trying to make my life easier than that side. So no one can change our life except us. So we have to create the circumstances we want today, no matter what they are, and get done what we need to get done. And by you practicing positive thinking is the main factor in changing your circumstances in life. Tell our listeners how effective and how true and how real it is to think positive. Positive thinking, transformational thinking, positive thinking goes a long way, and people don't realize how powerful it is. So tell our listeners how powerful positive thinking and transformational thinking really, really is.
And give us an example of one of the affirmations.
Okay.
It's really important. It's important because you never know who you can help out with with the affirmation. Like I said before, I don't know why. I don't know if I got a sign over my head that said, "Hey, I can talk to Sean about it." Even when it's been times before I got to work and I have parents that may tell me, want to share a little bit of their personal business with me, and I just go back. I go back to something that was on the wall, and I may tell them, "Hey, well, check this out, blah, 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 blah." And they come back later on. If it's not the end of the day, it may be 2 weeks from now, and they'll say, "Miss Shawn, what you told me, it helped. It really helped."
Can you share one of your affirmations?
One of my affirmations, my favorite one is, do not change who you are for anyone. And when I say that, if you're gonna change, make it for the best. Make it for the best. And don't stay focused. I take that back. That's my favorite one. Stay focused. That's stay for me. Every now and then I might get a little unfocused, about to wheel myself back in and say, "Girl, get yourself together. Get back focused. Stay focused. You'll never get to where you want to go if you don't stay focused. It's imperative to stay focused. It's hard sometimes. I'm guilty. It's hard sometimes, but you must stay focused."
I remember those nights when we would have on Les Brown, and you might be sitting at the table doing something. I'd be laying on the couch, and it might be an hour-long YouTube seminar that he's doing, and I didn't think you was listening, and I would, a couple of days later, I might go in your bathroom and I see something on the wall, and I come out and I look at you. I'm like, "Oh, you were listening." I was listening, and you would put it up. But I think now you see the evidence of your commitment to yourself, to believe in yourself and to know that you have the power all the time to do it. And you willing yourself, and you are doing it 100% on your own, not Gwen, because you wanted your own identity.
Right.
And all of this is the work of Sean Campbell-Clemons.
Exactly.
Isn't it rewarding?
It's very.
How you feel?
Very. I feel great. I honestly can say I feel great. I'm gonna tell you the basics. I'm just gonna be honest.
Come on.
We were out eating one day. One day after church, we went to J. Alexander's to eat. And so, I'm walking, probably went to the ladies' room, the powder room, and had came out, and I heard somebody say, "One cute Dimple," and I was like, "That's me. That's me. That's she talking to me." Because she has, she was on somebody else's Facebook page, and she saw me, and she liked my work. She couldn't remember my name, but she called out One Cute Dimple, and I got back to the table, and I was just excited. To some, that's small. Some people might be like, "Okay, whatever. She called you One Cute Dimple." No, that's big to me. That's big. Because that does mean that I am getting out there. Somebody recognized who I am. I don't know who she was, but she was like, "One cute Dimple." Anyway, that just made my day.
All right, now you're a celebrity. You don't like you go to the bathroom by yourself, right?
Don't start that.
Girl.
Don't start that.
Well, if you want to get in the conversation with One Q Dimple, give us a call at 901-260-5926, 901-260-5926, or you can watch us live stream at www.relationshipunleashed.com, www.relationshipunleashed.com. We're going to take our last pause for the calls. We'll be right back with One Q Dimple in the house.
Sean Campbell-Clemons, and now she got over 1,000 Facebook followers. I know y'all going to call and give your girl some love on the Unleashed Boys radio show.
And this is the baddest radio show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. This is the Unleashed Boys for the LGBTQ community. We'll be right back.